Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our lesson today. This is Mr. Peter Kamoto, ready to introduce to you topic number 5 of Pure Mathematics, Pearson and Excel International A-Level, Pure Mathematics, Book 1, and we are going to understand something to do with topic number 5. I hope you have been following my videos, and today we are in topic number 5. And in topic number 5, I am ready to explain to you what is captured in the straight line graphs as the topic today, 11th of July 2020. And as you know, the general equation of a straight line is in the form of y is equals to mx plus c, where m is the gradient, this is the gradient, and the c is the y-intercept, which is the y-intercept. Some people will call it the constant. That is what we already know. And in today's lesson, we are going to remind ourselves how to calculate the gradient of a straight line joining 2 points. And of course, you would know that if you have a straight line that is of this nature, and this is x1, y1, call it point A, and this could be point B, coordinates x2, y2, then the gradient, that could be the y-axis, this could be the x-axis. The gradient m is always given by the change in y over the change in x. Some books will talk about rise over run, rise over run. But basically, if we want to get to the real and exact gradient, is going to be the value of y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. That is just basically how we get the gradient m. And I want us to go to straight to example 1, which is asking us to work out the gradient of the line joining the point minus 2, 7 and 4, 5. Yes, you may sketch this. You may sketch this graph, or this straight line is going to appear something like this. Let's talk of the sketch of the same. That is going to be let's talk of minus 2, 7. We could have that as point A, minus 2, 7, and we are going to have 4, 5. That could be 4, 5. Okay, we are not supposed to be accurate, but we are just supposed to know that we have a straight line there. So the gradient m of this particular straight line, it's up to you to choose which is the first point and which is the second point. So if you're talking about 5 minus 7, it should be over 4 minus negative 2, but never 5 minus 7 over minus 2 minus 4. It's going now to not to agree as far as direction is concerned. If you're talking about point B minus point A, that is it. Or point A minus point B, that again should be it. So I choose minus B minus point A. So my gradient is going to be y. So in this case, this is x1, y1. And this is x2, y2 as far as this formula is concerned. So my y2 is 5 minus y1, which is 7, all over x2, which is 4, minus x1, which is minus 2, minus 2. Of course, this is minus 2 all over 4 minus negative 2, which is 6. And the gradient is obviously minus a third. It is clear that the gradient is going to be negative a third because you can already see the nature of our line. We understood earlier on that when we are talking about a straight line that is coming from the top left to bottom right, the gradient is negative. When the line is coming from the bottom left to top right, then that gradient is going to be positive. But anyway, we are going to see several examples here. This was example 1. No, this was example 1 here. That was example 1. And I want us to look at, in the same video, something to do with example 2. Let's talk about example 2. In example 2, as illustrated on page 86, we are told that the line joining 2.2 negative 5 and another point 4a has a gradient of negative 1. So we are supposed to calculate the value of a. And now that we know the gradient in the given formula up there, we just have to choose. This could be x1, y1, x2, y2. And that is that. And the gradient is here. So we all know that the gradient, which is m, negative 1, is given by the y2, which is a, minus the y1, which is minus becomes plus, so plus 5, all over the x2, which is 4 minus 2. And we all know that a plus 5 all over 2, because of 4 minus 2 is 2, is going to give us negative 1. And these are two equal fractions. We have the left-hand side and the right-hand side. This is obviously over 1, or naturally over 1. So if we want to get the value of a, then we are allowed to cross multiply, because when two fractions are equal, then cross multiplication is quite in order. And you're going to talk about a plus 5 times 1, which gives us a plus 5. Is going to be equals to 2 times minus 1, which is minus 2. And if you want to make a the subject of the formula, then it follows that now a is equals to minus 2 minus 5, because when positive 5 crosses over the other side of the equal sign, it changes from plus to minus, and our a is easily negative 7. That is our value of a. I hope it's clear, and this is just an introduction of something that you know. Please search for my videos. Make sure you subscribe and like, and of course share. I will be explaining all the examples in international advanced level of pure mathematics in this particular channel. So make sure you follow me, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, make sure you like, and you're going to help each other solve mathematics better. All right?